And whether that includes factual information or complete fabrication, you know, it's up to the individual to go and research and study this out. And that's why I think there's such a great draw.
For example, gravity doesn't have to exist. Why does gravity have to exist? Everything's density and buoyancy.
Irving tries a three.
Well, it looks like Kyrie doesn't have the answers. Maybe the ball was a little flat, or maybe the flat was a little too ball. I don't know how these flat earthers view things, but anyone like Kyrie Irving who has some social influence has to understand the implications of advocating for the flat earth conspiracy. No, it's actually fine to believe in the flat earth. Just make sure I'm not around here, and society, and anything that's living on this planet. I just don't want any more people getting infected by this plague. You know what stopped the Roman Empire? The plague. You know what's going to send us to the Dark Ages? Probably nuclear warfare, then flat earth conspiracies. Now the focus of this video is not centered around Kyrie Irving preaching flat earth arguments to the public. No, this video is about an argument that Joe Rogan and Eddie Bravo had about the flat earth conspiracy. Who the hell are these people? Exactly. Joe Rogan is just some comedian who runs a podcast, and Eddie Bravo is a jiu-jitsu instructor and UFC analyst. I know, I chose our finest intellectuals to settle this debate. It's like I locked a few monkeys in a room to discover Einstein's theory of relativity. You know what you'll get when you open that door? Just shit. Shit flying everywhere. Space-time shit, shit stools, bananas shit. Hell, I just shit myself. So much shit that it might actually cover up this conspiracy. Whoa, let's not get crazy.
I know,
I'm crazy.
But why think
Ah, shit. That's my boy Eddie. Yo, Eddie dog, tell us about that flat earth.
Crazy. I'm
I know,
crazy.
but what's the advantage that it's not round?
Well, then if
They control you, bro. With
They
the
just
ice
want to
wall.
fuck with us?
keep you on a there's I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
Doesn't make sense.
Look
Why
into
wouldn't
it.
they
Look
make
into it.
sense? Why
They can just control
why
people's
You
lie?
gotta
lives
find
easily
out
on
and
a
find the
ball.
sense. You could find the sense.
No, the real
it's really
problem
easy.
would
You put
be-
them on a ball because, again, I'm crazy. You put them on a ball. My guess is you're on a ball. You're nowhere. Don't try to go anywhere. Just stay there and work.
Oh shit, this explains so much. The reason why I can't leave this place is not because I'm too introverted to go anywhere. It's because I was trained to believe that I was living on a fucking ball. A fucking ball. Balls have been fucking me my whole life.
I just say that because I'm not gonna. I mean, you want me to pick out some agencies? Yeah, NASA. I could pick out some NIST. I could, but just in general, it's history, science, education, energy. Everything has always been controlled by the government since day one.
Put on your aluminum foil hats. The government controls everything. Okay, I want to go as far to say everything is controlled by Big Brother, especially not to the point where we were forced to believe that the earth is round. But there is some validity in that statement. There's this one example that leads to some insight, and that was the famous UFO crash in Roswell, New Mexico. Richard Mueller, a nuclear physicist at Berkeley, explained how his colleague worked on flying discs to figure out where nuclear bombs were launched. Keep in mind, this is during the Cold War era, so any knowledge of this technology could have started a war. So it's not always a choice between a bad and good solution in politics. Sometimes it's a shit choice paired with another shit choice. And sometimes you gotta choose the one that smells less shitty. And look at Roswell now. The economy is booming due to all the tourist attractions.
Announced that, in fact, in 1947, they lied. They lied on purpose. They lied because they did not want the people of the United States or the people of the world to know one of their most highly classified military secrets.
It doesn't work.
I don't think so.
Eddie, there's websites dedicated to debunking it. There's dedicated to showing you the science,
On the
showing
internet.
you the math that you can do.
How come when you check the internet it's valid, but when I'm on the internet it's not?
Well, it's actually pretty simple. When you use a search engine, the search engine will only look for what you're looking for. So Google doesn't filter out any pseudoscience.
That's a law of gravity.
Gravity's a theory.
No. You
Nikola
guys have a
Tesla-
theory of what gravity is.
Yeah.
Density, but that's another scientific word. You guys said that if it's more dense, it falls, but why does it fall? Why would it fall lower if it's denser?
Because it's heavier than.
Why is it heavier? Do you know what?
Because it's denser.
We're only
it's
heavy
denser
because
than the
of
oxygen,
gravity.
so it falls.
I really didn't think I had to bring out the whiteboard for this one. So the universal law of gravity actually starts with Newton's equation. The equation defines how large the gravitational force is between two objects. So we have the gravitational constant G times the mass of the first object times the mass of the second object divided by the distance between the center masses of the two objects squared. So if we have two objects like this, and the center masses are denoted by these little black dots, then the distance between them is r. Let's slow it down, buddy. I know the majority of people who are watching this video are not going to understand the explanation, let alone have the attention span to actually listen. I mean, it's pretty obvious, especially since I have to change what's shown on the screen every couple of seconds to keep people's attention. I know it's a steep learning curve to understand fundamental physics, but why do people take the time, probably more time than to actually understand gravity, to understand flat earth theories? Is it because it's a juicy story about the government? Is there an anti-government basis? Is it because we believe we can't trust anyone for information? Well, I guess to answer these questions, I might have to interview my boy Eduardo. Thank you, Ed, for joining us. Do you have anything to say before we get started?
I think the sky's spinning.
I think that's because you're a little drunk. Probably too many flat beers, am I right? Anyway, what are your thoughts on the round Earth?
That's fake as fuck.
Can you elaborate?
They faked 6 moon missions, dude.
Okay, dude. How come that whenever I shit my pants, it falls down to the ground instead of going up? Because if you knew how to solve this problem, then you would save me so much time.
Who knows? I'm just having fun with it.
You're having fun with my shit?
It looks like something you'd see in a movie.
Is that a compliment? Do you like me shitting? I think there's a problem here, Eddie.
No, there's not a problem.
Yes, there is, Johnny Bravo. You like shit and you believe flat earth conspiracies. God damn it, Eddie. We're ending this interview.
They faked 6 moon missions, dude.